This is the Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Monday, January 30th of 2023, and you're listening to episode 339 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ. Joining me today is Ford.
Good evening, everybody.
Leo.
I keep finding things at either unsatisfactory or a satisfactory price.
Also, Luris is here too, but he is neglected to put his avatar.
I did do that, and then it stopped, I guess, at some point. So
Sure.
A likely story.
We had an interesting adventure just before the podcast. My Lego order came, and I opened up on call to find that Tahu's box was crushed. I actually got it on video.
We were so crushed,
So I went
inside.
to Lego customer service, and thankfully they are going to make it good. So I will have a not crushed Tahu. I am happy about that. They were very, very good, actually. One of the better customer service experience I've had with them lately. They also have a new chat system, which is pretty good. Even if it does use a bot for much of it. There you are, Kevin.
we'll see how long that lasts. Yeah, it's glitching out for some reason.
Sure.
It literally just did it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, everyone's bought some Lego lately. I believe you guys and Base all bought the Viking ship when we talked about that. But Kevin, tell them what happened with your order.
So, I really liked the pirate ship. And it was on back order. So, I ordered the thing, and then it's like, oh yeah, well, you'll get it. And it says you'll get the gift with purchase, too. But you'll get it, like 4 months. So, I'm just
60 days is not 4 months.
Do I get, like, the gift with purchase early because, it's a limited time thing? Are they just gonna set one aside in the warehouse and go, like, yeah, it's on back order? Or, like, am I just gonna end up getting the pirate ship and no gift with purchase? And it's like, well, sorry, you ordered it and we don't have any more of those.
You lose!
Yeah,
so you get nothing!
So, I feel like I should probably clarify some things.
You should
with
probably
Lego.
talk to customer service like I did. They'll probably let you know.
They'll give me, a resolution.
Yeah. They might send it to you beforehand. The only thing is I can see they can't is because technically you haven't been charged for the pirate ship.
Look, Kevin.
I think I have been charged.
You shouldn't if it's
Kevin.
on backward.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ships.
All of this could have been avoided if you just stuck with the Viking Bros.
I
The
think
Viking
pirate ship's pretty
boys.
good.
Come on.
Listen,
No.
my heritage
Viking
is pirates,
boys.
not Vikings.
You don't hear many people that are actually related to pirates.
Well, there are probably a great number of
I
people.
figure there should be a lot of people that are like, the bastard relatives of pirates, but
Exactly. So,
we
like,
don't hear that a lot. Oh yes, but we're gonna actually be talking about money today, so the pirates is a good
yeah.
segue into that. While preparing for this and looking at some of the sets that are becoming available and are rumored to become available soon, we noticed the price for piece count on a lot of these seems all right again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come out and say for the first part, even though this is kind of dubious information, it is completely based on a rumor, but it looks like we're getting a new Ninjago City piece.
The
market.
what are they calling this one? The market?
Yeah.
A year
Which-
overdue, if you ask me. But that's fine.
Hey, for this price.
But for the price and what you get, it might be good.
I feel like I couldn't
but
do
it
one
better
of
be
these releases
really
every
good.
year. The rumored price is
Satisfactory.
$370.
Big
Which is deep cut.
But
However,
the rumored piece count is about 2,000 pieces more than the gardens.
so give us the
Interesting.
comparison, like the the actual comparison.
So let me pull it up again. Let me get an image in here. Just this is the gardens for people who are living under a rock and listening to a Lego podcast without knowing anything about Lego. And not that you're not welcome here. You just need to learn.
Or listening to the wrong Lego podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are there any others that I feel like people have tried, but I don't really see them going on? I think Brickfeed had an episode recently, but those are sporadic.
I don't pay too much attention to TTV as it is anymore.
Aw.
I know I'm terrible.
So, the gardens, which actually, I have apparently got a picture of the European box here. The garden has 4,867 pieces. It's originally priced at 300, and then it went up to 350. So still an all right price to piece, but not at all what it used to be.
Not as good of a deal, but still good.
So let me part that out real quick. So the price to piece originally was $300 divided by 4,867 pieces, about 6 cents per piece.
Okay.
And now that same piece count divided by, don't want to divide the piece count by the price. You want to divide the price by the piece count. 350, and that is right. Correct, Ford. You said 350 now since the increase.
Yes.
Okay. It increased to about 7 cents per piece, which is still good, but it's nowhere near what it was before.
Right.
Now, let's see how this one compares. And also, I say it's about 2,000. It's a little bit closer to 1,500 or 1,000. But it's a significant amount of pieces, is the point.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 370 is the rumored price for this new one. 6,163 pieces is a better price per piece count than the original Gardens price.
So,
interesting.
What is it?
It is so it was about like the number I came up with for the Gardens original price was 0.0616. This is 0.0600.
Huh.
That's a better price per piece. Now it's a bigger set, and normally as the sets go bigger, we're supposed to get a better price to piece. But still, that's off the original price. If we go off the current price, that's a whole cent per piece less than the current Gardens price. If this is correct. Which I don't have a reason to doubt the price we're given.
Well, do you have a reason to believe?
Yeah, it's Falcon Fan, which I usually trust his stuff. He's usually on the money.
Reputable.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Literally what?
On the money.
Oh.
Sorry.
But no, I didn't think we were getting another of these because Ninjago is in a dubious state right now, which actually probably means nothing. The more I hear about what they're doing in the future, is it literally crystallizes not an ending of any sort. Except for Tommy's ending.
I mean, it could be that, getting another big set out there is going to get, the theme jiving a bit more.
The thing is also, these sets normally include some exclusive minifigures.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping the last one we got the mechanic for the first time and another version of Ronin.
Guys.
Yeah.
Fugitive.
Oh, that'd be great. But Fugitive would require a mold is the thing, because I don't think they have... His helmet's based kind of off, wasn't it like the Sentai minifigure?
Something like that. I'd say
it's like the Power Ranger minifigure.
Like between that and maybe like the DC minifigure wave cheetah head thing.
What?
Maybe,
I don't think so.
Kind of. I don't know. But they could make it work.
I mean, they could make a new mold, but I doubt they would.
They couldn't.
Oh
exactly
no, it's not the cheetah head. No.
Maybe
he doesn't
not,
have ears.
I don't. Oh, he doesn't. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they didn't get the mechanic 100% accurate to the show.
They didn't. I'm just wondering how they would do this because
I don't know.
Now, I would love.
Maybe maybe they will. Maybe they will make a new mold.
I mean, that would be awesome. Also, I love this picture. Like when I Google Fugitive, this is the first one to come up. I'll have to post it to you guys afterwards because.
Oh yeah.
mean, I should be able to see if you put it on the
Yeah,
live
if you
stream.
put it
you'll see it.
on stream for us.
Just him pouring out the water and that Future Dove was
Oh, yeah.
like a rock star in crystallizing it. It's a shame that he's gotten so overshadowed by the ending.
Mhm.
But no,
And he was
Ring.
mostly just in the first half, unfortunately.
yeah.
And he just tapered off.
But man, yeah, because obviously the body exists because those are literally Lego wing chicken pieces. I don't know when the last time we saw
Yeah.
that piece was, but
But like they can do this.
Yeah, they
and
can
it would
totally
be good
do
to
it.
get like some more. I don't know. Is he S tier villain material?
Future Dove is
At this
beyond
point-
S tier. This is like
Okay.
Brawl Meta Knight tier of Ninjago.
Meta Knight was good once.
Mhm. All right,
Well,
but yeah, that's
if they
one
didn't
thing
do him,
we
I'm
could
trying to
get,
think
'cause
who
it-
else they could do. I have lists.
Because it
of
feels
them
like with
still.
every Ninjago City installment, they give you at least like one villain character,
Mhm.
at least. Like I think.
Watch
like,
it be
with
like the
first
most
one.
disappointing lineup ever.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
the first one was like some mook. The second one was Garmadon. Third was
The Garmadon one was actually the worst one because it's just a normal
yeah.
Garmadon. But
Yeah,
who
and
was
then-
in the
yeah.
Who was in the city proper? I forget. Who came in
just
that.
like a
It was
random
just like the
guy.
minions.
Yeah.
fish
so
minions.
I'm
Shark
I'm
Guy.
trying to check which ones are exclusive to the city here. So
Yeah, and
you
then-
got an exclusive casual Kai in that one.
Uh-huh.
There's some exclusive villagers. Mother Doomsday was in that first one.
Galador
That's
shirt.
That's the
Galador
big
shirt.
show character for that one, of
Mhm.
course. There wasn't really a villain character. There's just a Shark Army gunner in this guy.
Well, that's how I count it.
hmm
Like you get at least one so that you can have a conflict at some point.
But the thing is, there has been one TV show character in each one of these. So,
True.
because then the next one, the docs didn't have a great version of any of the TV show characters. But technically, they tried to do Mistake, even though it was like horribly inaccurate. And there's technically a Dareth that wasn't very accurate.
There was also Nelson, wasn't there?
This was also, yes, there was a Nelson, even though we had gotten
Which
Nelson
wasn't-
previously.
Yeah, it wasn't like great, but it was still okay.
There was representation from the show to
Yeah.
good degree.
hmm And then
but
the Gardens did better
the
on
best.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, okay, no, Mother Doomsday is pretty good. I don't want to knock, even though it's a different shirt, but he eventually had that shirt in the show too. So, retroactively,
Nice.
it was made right.
Yeah.
But actually,
in terms
okay, there's
of like
another one
show
here too.
accuracy to start,
Yeah.
Gardens did the best.
Even though, yeah, the mechanic could have used the molded head, but the mechanic minifigure looks really cool, even has dual molded legs. I liked that. They technically had clutch powers, even though he's in other sets as well. But there's some other ones you might not realize are exclusive. Chen's Noodle House guy
True.
is a minifigure
There's
that
also,
is made extremely accurate to the show.
Legacy Ronin as well.
Yes, even though he had not been in the show at that point.
Right. But then he made it into the show after that, so
Dude, I'm looking at the Chen's Noodle Shop from the show and the minifigure there.
yeah.
It's 1-to-1. Like, why'd they they did not have to put this much into.
Pixar didn't happen.
I'm getting it.
Why is his legs on like that?
Because you gotta put his legs on backwards to get him on the
Yeah,
sign.
to attach him.
Let's see.
So, there is the Chen's Noodle, which I guess technically this is a young Chen minifigure. Because, that's...
Huh. You're right.
And
Weird.
then... I just had yeah. Here is a picture of Chen's Noodle House from, I believe, one of the later seasons of Ninjago. It is exact.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty good.
Yeah. Huh.
So,
I mean, you can't exactly get to that pose, but
is that minifigure
I don't
head even
care.
exclusive? I think it is.
I think it might come in like a Chinese New Year set or something like that, but
I'm trying to actually track down the piece here. Also, that one had an exclusive Cole. It also had young Lloyd's hair molded in its color for the first time in the Gardens. We did not have the bowl cut in blonde previously. Also had the Zane titanium statue, even though not entirely accurate. It was actually more-ish accurate to the show, to the way they have the shoulder pads there.
Mhm.
It also had
It
another
also gave us-
Misako,
Yeah.
even though that one wasn't accurate. They gave it a new print for some
There
reason.
was also Casual J and Nia.
Nia barely
in those
counts.
sets.
It's like the same.
Nia
one,
barely
different
counts.
hat.
So it's
Then
basically.
new
Yeah.
J,
It's also
yeah.
worse.
Yeah. Man,
But-
that was, even though they didn't, and also Gold Wu was in this one. I expect him to do something like that again. That was a bonus for the
Mhm.
anniversary, but dang, they knocked it out of the park with the minifigure selection this one. Even though it could have been a slight bit better, there's clearly some love to get what was in the show accurate, because anyone who they brought over from the show, the Chen's Noodle Shop and the mechanic, they did the absolute best they could within the resources they had. The mechanic, of course, could have used a mold headpiece. That just wasn't in the budget. So they made him look very, very close to the show.
Well, they used something that they could, like, kind of... They used something that they future-proofed,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, they could use it later, and they did. So...
Trying to find that head, but it doesn't seem to be listed in the brick set parts, unless it's this one here. Come on. No, that's just Jay's head. That's odd. I'm not seeing it listed down below. No, that's for the
Brickset
detective
is
guy.
Brickset is kind of terrible when it comes to...
I think
to
if
that
it's
kinda
not
stuff.
exists in Lego's database, it doesn't exist for them.
If
No,
it's
but
not
no,
good.
because I believe that's right, because I think it
Exists.
pulls from the Lego website.
Hmm.
That's why new sets don't have a part inventory.
Okay. So...
Well, there's one more place I can try. I can always try Brick Link.
yes.
Because if this has an exclusive head, just for the Chin's Noodle House guy, it appears in 2 sets. The other one is Lunar New Year.
I was right!
It came after this by a good degree, though. That came a year
Okay.
after, which means
So for
they
a
made
while
an
it
exclusive
was.
print for the Chin's Noodle House.
Ah.
Why can't you give Dara a face print anymore? Ugh.
Well,
So, yeah,
guys,
I feel like
future
it's
stuff.
fair to set our expectations. It could lead to our own disappointment, but I feel like it's fair on Lego to expect a lot out of them for these minifigures.
Yeah, probably.
At least one person from the show that we've never gotten before. Maybe introduce a good face print for Dareth again. This would be a great time to introduce one of the Dareth outfits that we haven't gotten.
So it's called the markets.
Mhm.
But, like, what more stores do you need in Ninjago City? You got the
You
major
don't-
ones.
You don't realize how many you actually need?
I mean, if you compare it to, like, the Asian cities this stuff is based off of, this is nothing.
I mean, well, what I'm saying is, like, what other iconic, like, market
Oh.
locations or whatever
Well, I think they have
from
every single
Ninjago
location
could you
from
represent?
Ninjago.
Because they have, yeah, like, they have the museum. They have Chen's Noodle House. The Mojo Dojo. Mistake's Tea Shop.
Oh, Dareth's
The comic
karaoke bar.
store.
Yeah.
Karaoke
Ah.
And then
bar.
they could include the Dareth.
They would use bad print though.
But they don't,
You don't know that.
If they gave Chen's Noodle House his own print, I think they could give Dareth a good. Plus, years ago, I talked to Tommy personally while I was on LJ's show and told him how much I wanted a Dareth face print, and he said he would take note of it.
But this is after his time.
So if we get a good Dareth, guys,
sort of.
you know who
Might be
to
able to put
thank.
in a good word.
I think he asked if he'd like to Ronan to reappear or to have Dareth have a face print, and I said Dareth all the way. Ronan reappeared. So, you know,
Oh, yeah, also Ronin
look,
Shop.
there's
Yeah, that
no
too.
way if Dareth comes in with a good face print that I didn't have something to do with it. There's just no way.
So, yeah. Well,
Also,
we'll
I
just
think
have
I
to
might
see.
have. Oh, I also mentioned it to Nick Voss at one point.
Oh boy.
As we were talking about some of that stuff, I think around the time the core sets came out, he was hanging out in one of the Discord servers I'm in with some other fans, and which I say that just because I don't want people to flock there because there's a Lego designer there. It's out there.
Mhm.
But And you were talking about that, and I think I mentioned how the Dare thing's not a good compromise, and I made a very strong case.
Do you think they'd include the Nia memorial? Was there a Nia memorial?
I don't
Did
think
they
there was a
care
Nia
about her that
memorial.
much?
They filled an urn with water.
Oh. It's like
But yeah,
they did
no-
Zayn, and that one's good. Also, Kevin.
Oh, you dropped again.
Oh, well, that's sad.
But I don't know.
Just
I
not
just
a
have
big
trouble
deal.
seeing like what do you include in this new section.
I mean, they're mostly gonna make stuff up.
Also, I really hope this, with the increased
They
piece
could.
count and the price, you've got to make sure you have the size.
They could be
Right.
doing Borg Tower.
Now hold on,
It'd be like just a representation, obviously.
because like that
But-
would justify the price. That would
Mhm.
justify the
If a good
increase
portion of
in
it,
the
'cause,
parts count.
the garden
That
is
would
hardly
justify
actually
that.
gardens. The market doesn't have to be mostly market.
Right. It's really only the gardens because it has some plants in it.
hmm
Right.
Mhm.
But yeah, we'll just have to see. But it is a good value still, right? Like that's sort of the crux of our argument here, is that it's
Yeah.
still a very good value, and it seems to be a better value than some sets that came out the latter part of last year.
I'm trying to think of what else they could include in it. So Fugitive is not.
You're just going to keep theorizing on this.
Oh, yes. I would say.
What
that.
about that fire thrower?
Oh, misdemeanor?
flamethrower
No,
girl?
I hope they don't do
Yeah.
her.
But
I don't know.
maybe not like something that they wouldn't consider though.
What if they did the new ninja?
That would be wasteful.
But also you get some cool colors.
Yeah.
But now we'll know who they are underneath the mask.
They don't even know who they are under the mask. That's
Yeah.
what the point of the mask is.
They'll probably just be like
Deceive
generic
even
faces,
yourself.
right? Yeah.
Oh,
So that's something.
I'm trying to think. There's definitely other characters. Oh, if they do Borg Tower, Cyrus Borg.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's an obvious one there.
You can probably
Also,
get like
This would be a good time to get Lou, the only ninja parent we don't have. Oh, besides Dr. Julian, we also don't have him.
yeah.
It'd be kind of awkward to throw him in there at this point, but
Yeah, he's a
I mean,
bit.
he's been dead for like 10 years, right?
expired.
you could have a graveyard.
Like, you know.
But I mean, I wouldn't complain if we did get him.
Maybe we could get a new kimono pixel.
Oh, Harumi, also like a casual Harumi. This would be a good opportunity for that.
I mean, we already kind of got
No,
that.
we only have her with the royal makeup or the evil makeup. I want the
I was
non-makeup
thinking
version.
I was thinking Prime Empire maybe would be a casual evil Harumi, but whatever.
I don't want casual
That
evil
works,
Harumi,
though.
it's normal casual Harumi.
But like
Yeah.
where else do we see that?
Like throughout all of Sons of Garmadon.
Yeah, but that's Sons of Garmadon. We got to
It's
do
the
stuff
best
now.
season.
Well, yeah, I acknowledge that, but like we got to do stuff that reflects what Ninjago looks like right now.
Ninjago.
Fugitive would be a good.
I don't think
exemplar of that.
Ninjago right now is dead. It doesn't matter.
eh.
Nice.
Well, that's a bit
If you see
Dead
the
until the
community right
set
now,
comes
the
out.
Ninjago community hates Ninjago now.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. Well,
I was there. Remember?
I think just today I'm just scrolling through Twitter and people are like, "Guys, it's 2023. Can we just stop
Can we
talking
stop
about
talking about
Crystal
Crystal
Eyes?"
And we're just over here like, I thought it was alright.
We're part of the problem. You see, it's 2023.
Oh,
Why are you still talking?
The police
about
commissioner.
Hey.
That, even though it's like a boring minifigure.
Wait, is that different from the one we had in the breakout from Skybound?
That was just a normal
That was
police
just a-
officer.
yeah.
That was okay.
Yeah, we never got... That was... the
That'd be
police
good.
commissioner premiered in that season, but he did not get a minifigure.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking of someone else.
But that would be, one that fits perfectly in the city. They'd more likely to throw in the mayor because he was just introduced. For
That
no
would be
reason at
kinda
all.
a sucky.
Or what if they... Hound Dog?
though.
Oh yeah.
What if
Okay.
that would be a sucky choice? But
Yeah.
what if Hound Dog gets a minifigure and not the police commissioner?
What if it's that pink-haired girl that can't sing?
I mean, that's a possibility. I don't see that happening quite as much, but it's a possibility.
Like they probably include her for like the citizenry, right?
Yeah.
So they got to do that.
I won't be incredibly offended. I mean, at least it's someone from the show.
Yeah. So
Yeah, those are some good choices. And watch, we'll get none of them.
Yep.
Another Misako, another Ronin.
Well, that's the thing though. Like this one is probably going to be core themed.
The
Right?
last one was too.
Well, this was the
Oh,
last
sorry,
one
that
was
was
legacy.
Yeah.
This one's probably going to be core,
Well, what does that mean?
which means it's already got that. It's already docking points.
Core's been better this year.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. They might include a mech with it.
I don't
And
think.
so what if they do?
They wouldn't in this one. This one is gonna be. Also, I'm interested if he'll still be branded 14 plus, or they'll try and put 18 plus on this one because of the price.
I don't know. I don't know
Also,
that
as
they could
18
get away
plus,
with
would
an
have a
18
sucky
plus.
box.
It would.
I think they definitely could get away with 18 plus. And seriously, what kid is going to get a $370 set?
Especially after Crystallize,
Especially now, when like they already knew that these are going to be for the older fans at this point, and that's why they include more niche references in them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine almost any kid is going to end up getting this set at $370. Like 300's already pushing it.
And Christmas
Especially these
is
days.
over.
Yeah, well, this is coming in June, so
Christmas
And
is
canceled.
definitely over by then.
so.
Or Christmas is just starting.
But yeah,
Ooh.
So
yeah.
we'll just have to see though. But at least it's still, at least the value is still there, as far as we're aware
I'm
at this
surprised by
point.
that because we talked last year about how awful it is.
So, what are our examples from last year? that we would
The
like to-
crystallized sets.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get up a browser here. I've actually brought up a few tabs. We're going to take a look at.
How about the foosball table? Ugh.
Yeah, that's pretty bad too. Like the summer sets last year, everyone knows were pretty poorly priced. Like the Kai Raider is like $90 for like 700 pieces. Yeah, it's awful. Let's look at some of the new legacy sets though. Now we've got obviously the smaller ones, like the race car Evo, which oh boy that gets big. 94 pieces to $10. That's all right. This Lloyd
And
mech,
it's not a bad looking set.
the Lloyd Mech Evo battle, which comes with an exclusive minifigure, $223 to $20. That's all right. The Earth Dragon Evo is still kind of not the greatest price, but sometimes dragons always weren't the greatest price. Remember the Mech Dragon?
Oh, yes.
That was like 700 pieces, like $100-something. I think.
Oh, the Nindroid Mech
yeah.
Dragon. I thought you were talking about a different one. Yeah.
So also, just notice that's that wing piece just fully in orange. That's kind of cool. The Kai's Mech Evo rate is probably the worst priced at $312 to $45. But that's an outlier.
Well, large tires.
Yeah. And then we got the J, $149 to $10. This is actually an incredibly good price set. If it just had a better windshield, I might actually even like this set. But
also, a thing to
'Cause I
keep
love
in mind
colors.
here is that they're recycling a lot of designs.
for the minifigures, yes. But there are also brand new minifigures in these. The Bone Warriors are
True,
all new.
but there's also less exclusivity.
This has 2 new minifigures. And
They're
exclusive
spreading
minifigure.
out. Yeah, they're also spreading out the designs across the wave, so you don't have to get all the sets to get all the characters, so to speak, or at least the ability to.
That's true, but that
make
makes
all
the
the characters
better, not worse, I think.
I mean, I'd say it's better. I'm not saying it's worse,
Also, the J-Mech.
but
$794 pieces to $80. That is like another 10 to 10 price to piece. And look, this has all sorts of new molds in it. It's got that new piece from Crystallized. We got a cow skull in red. The new armor piece for like their head on there. We have the helmet piece that just came out last wave. The new bone mold piece everywhere here. We got new printing for all of the bone warriors. Like,
Also, I got a set
Also,
with those
I don't think I
bone
pointed this out
weapons
before.
in there. They're really cool. Really
guys,
cool
look at the
weapon
joints on these legs. Blue.
pack.
They're in blue. We're past gray joint. There is not a bit of gray. Nope, their wrist is gray still. But still, we're getting
You're really excited for that, aren't
the
you?
ball piece. I don't know is him in other colors yet, but we're getting the socket bricks in other colors. New colored pieces all around, new molds all around. Like, there is no logical way this should be priced less than the crystallized sets, unless they're specifically trying to gouge, or they realize that the crystallized sets didn't sell so well because of the price.
Maybe.
Of
Of
Zane's
course,
Ice
it
Dragon?
could also be that there was a lot more exclusivity in regards to crystallized, and this not so much.
Yeah, but they did that on purpose. They didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
They created them just to make it more expensive at that point.
Well, it bit them in the butt then.
Also, Zane's Ice Dragon creature, $973 to $100. Look, it's a little bit less, but this is much more in line with what we'd expect for a little bit of a price increase. And again, look at all these pieces in this one. This has all as many of the blade pieces as in the Golden Dragon set. It has a new dragon
I really
head
want
and
those
jaw
blade
mold.
pieces.
Not mold, but look, that's new coloring for that. It has like so many of the same pieces, yet it's such a better price. Even comes with Pixel, who was exclusive to one set previously.
Mm-hmm.
And look at all those recolors. Look, this one does have the ball joint brick in white. Look, it even has the new version of the Bionicle hand in gold up there on the wing, which probably came in the other Dragon too, but I'm just noticing that's a cool recolor.
Mm.
That would be cool for Bionicle Max, honestly. Look, that handpiece in gold.
Yeah.
Imagine what you can do with that. Not that G1 has much of the current color of gold in it, but
I'm not disagreeing.
look at all this. Why? And okay, the brick box is a worse price per piece, but it comes in a solid plastic box.
I mean, I'd say like with the this is a set that I got for Bionicle, of course, and this is a really good set.
I want it because I want it
But
for mocking.
the sheer amount of stuff that you get makes it worth the price. Like the price per part doesn't really matter here.
So,
This is like it takes up a lot of room, and for a kid, like that's what you want.
also,
for a
I'm
kid.
noticing that they have more core banners on here, which is the stupidest collectible ever, but oh well.
Yeah.
I don't even think
There's
they
also
point 'em out as
Mia's Water
collectible.
Dragon, which is a really nice little set. even
That
though
one's got
the
not
price
as
per
good of
part
a
is
price
really
to
bad.
piece ratio, but it's not an awful one either. It's
Exactly,
It's
like,
11.
And you still get something
So
substantial.
yeah, look, I just realized Brickset puts the price to piece right here. So we've got like 15 is one of the worst, and that's on a junior set. 11 for the brick box. 10, 10, 6, 14. So 14 is the worst one here. Let's turn back the clock to 2022. Get past the core here, which even some of the core, look, 17 for the Kai Fire Dragon. That was probably the worst one for that wave, but so yeah, we got 14 here.
Well, that's also post price increase, right?
13.
Yeah.
Yep. 11, 11, 14, 15, 12. Yeah, like Crystallized was awful for price to piece. I don't know why. But we can't just look at Ninjago to know if the prices are getting better. Obviously, the Ninjago prices are better this year. And not for worse sets. Like, again, I wasn't a big fan of Core in the first wave, but this is some good stuff. The dragons are way better. Even this small Jade Jet designed for younger children isn't bad at all if it had a better windshield.
Do we have any price? Excuse me. Do we have any price leakings for the other themes like City or Star Wars?
Well, I mean, we can look because these are sets that are out now. So
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a look at those actually right now. I've already got some pages up.
Star Wars is kind of iffy.
We're not gonna look at Star Wars today because it's its own beast.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Oh boy.
Like the price increases didn't really hit it like Ninjago was hit, but it is now, and it's not looking good. But also Star Wars just in general is not looking good these days anyway. So not fair.
We're gonna start by looking at one that's probably not great and look at some of the Monkey Kid prices. Monkey Kid is notoriously more expensive. Why that is, I don't know. You tell me. Also, I brought it up here so you guys can follow along as well. Oh, I didn't want to bring up Star Wars. I said we're going to do... I want to look at Marvel as well, because that one was really hit in 2022.
yes.
But, so let's look at Monkey Kid here. Actually, the thing we see first, the Monkey Kid's Combo Mech, or Combi Mech, which I think is actually a good set. 7.2 cents? That's a good price to
Very good price to piece.
this is a cool mech. It has knees and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty clever.
Yeah. And it has its own, like, new blade piece.
Maze
You
Dragon
get a lot
Jet,
of nice parts with
which
it.
we've not talked about any of these sets either on the
Yeah.
air. So
Well, I mean, we haven't really been following Monkey
We
Kid
haven't,
since
Yeah,
the
like,
first.
I took a quick look at the sets this year. They look pretty
they
nice.
do look really nice. Look, also
Yeah.
8 cents. This is better than Ninjago.
Yeah, like they're getting better
What
with
the heck?
the
Look
prices.
at that tail.
Now,
what are these things?
another
They're like so cool looking.
I guess
they're
you
called-
follow Monkey Kid.
Yeah,
again.
they're
black
called-
energy.
They are called ink demons.
Interesting.
So another thing to note here is
Metaphor
that
for the press.
the no, they'd be called smear merchants. But anyway, these sets are
This
no longer
elephant!
going to. These sets are no longer on Western markets. At least in physical, you can only get these online.
I only get all my sets online.
So it's possible that they lowered the price, and maybe this is just conjecture. This is not confirmed. That they lowered the price slightly because they don't have to put in the amount to ship it.
I mean,
anymore.
maybe.
Like now it's
9.5
basically
cents.
just
Look at this
like
freaking
now it's just
elephant.
basically direct to consumer.
Look, they've got a pig in a cage there. This elephant's
Great
got all
dogs.
that and like purple armor. That's so cool. The stickers, that's rough. But... Whoa! And she's got a Nexo Knight surfboard. Lame.
That's not a shield.
This elephant reminds me so much of like 2000s Lego, the mix of Technic and all like the little showing bits of it. Is this supposed to be a mech, or is it supposed to be a creature? Because it looks like a mech.
I think it's supposed to be a mech.
I mean,
but
that's better if it is. But...
You could construe it as its own like living creature, right?
It just looked some of the
Kind
most
of.
Technics have rough, but I like it. I like the set actually.
Ah,
Look at this 8.8 Monkey Kid
Hmm.
Team Hideout, and it's
and that
so
is
nice.
a good looking set.
Look, you got a bird guy over there.
Ugh.
What's up with Sandy lately? Like coming a midget? I don't know.
Cheaper that way.
You know, he became a vegan. That's what happened. No,
But he's carrying fish.
he couldn't keep up his Well, he's a bit
He's
confused.
getting back into the
And
games
look,
now.
even the Ultra Mech. This has a price to piece that's actually amazing. I thought Monkey Kid was priced worse than everything else generally, but these prices are amazing. Look
Oh,
at this.
the mech also comes with less than the last Monkey King mech, but okay,
It comes with less, but it has a price to piece of 9.4.
fair enough.
That's better than the Ninjago Dragon by far. I mean, look at this thing. This is cool.
It even comes with a Lionel.
Isn't that cool, Kevin?
Yeah.
You're not doing so great, are you?
No.
Do you need to go lay down?
I might, you know.
Is his TB getting too bad?
He worked an early shift today, and he
Uh,
has weak genes.
oh right, he had to make your chicken and
Yeah, he
egg
made my-
sandwich.
Did you see my special order at Chick-fil-A this morning, Kevin?
Wait.
I was doing breading, so I
Oh,
didn't see it.
You probably bred my chicken then, though.
I definitely did.
Well, the chicken breading was very nice, thank you.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
that's
The
what I
egg,
like to hear.
they didn't cook the egg great, though. It was like kind of too thin in certain spots, and it got like that plasticky stuff.
Well, that's just I don't.
You're
cook the eggs.
criticizing his work performance, and he's like on death's door.
He's just tired.
But what if tired means dead?
He's like dying from exhaustion, and you're just like, my chicken sandwich was not chickeny
No,
enough.
no. The problem wasn't the chicken. The problem was the egg, and I had nothing to do with the egg. I'm going on record here.
Oh man.
So, let's take a look at the price of
2022.
piece for last
He
year.
went underwater?
Apparently.
And I don't remember any of this.
Hmm.
Look, 12.9, 11, 11.5. This is one of the better ones. It's 10. None of them even reached 10.
Mealess mech.
Some of them were pretty good.
That
City of
was
Lanterns
good.
is an alright value.
I still want the City of Lanterns.
But overall, these
Actually.
are either comparable or I like this one. I like the Heavenly Realms a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I wish Ninjago would get something like this for like a Cloud Kingdom set.
Yeah.
Like
You could
Ninjago
just
has
get
not
that.
gotten as much love in locations, but wow, no, Monkey Kid. This is decent value for historically.
Mm-hmm.
So, Monkey Kid prices have gotten better too.
Yeah.
Satisfactory.
Let's take a look at City for this year.
City has always been pretty bad.
I want to get some non-stunts related sets, but actually even this one for the stunt stuff is better than some of the last year ones.
Yeah.
But Stunts has a bunch of these specialty pieces that have... Also, we only have the prices in euros for a lot of them.
It's kind of a shame that I've slept on stunts.
Ooh, these prices
over the
are pretty
past
bad
years.
for City all over. 15,
Yeah.
23.
23.
This one's 9.9. 12, 20. Okay, that's a boat, though. That's two boats. Okay.
Yeah.
12, 26,
26.
17,
Nice.
10. Well, it is a cool car, though. Look at those colors. It's pretty sleek.
But it's electric. Yeah.
This is my favorite one of City, by the way. We didn't talk about the City sets because we normally don't either, but I like this slushy van. I think it's pretty neat. I like things with giant things on top of them.
Okay.
11. So these are a little bit more pricey, or a lot of them. There's some that are obvious, like rip-offs. Then you got this is definitely the best value for City for this. The Otter
Otters.
Habitat, the Otter Battle Pack.
Hey, are you guys ready to get some otter action in the A-frame cabin?
Is there an Otter
Oh,
in the
yeah.
A-frame cabin?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's true. I
And
forgot
I
about.
also may have just cleared off a space next to the treehouse.
I'm going to compare this
for
to
the
the
cabin.
2021 sets here to see if there's changed at all since then, because this is before the price increase.
Yep. Back when things were
this,
still
like-
marginally okay.
So 11.
Oh, the water scooter. I think I got that with Oh no, I did not get that with the gardens. What did I get
Some
that
of these
with?
do not show their price to piece. 19, 12, 21, but it is a boat. Oh, the dynamite one that was
Oh,
canceled. 11,
may it rest in peace.
34, 18, 15, 10, 17. So yeah, it's either the same or actually in some ways... And yeah, it's about the same City. City is not really caught up this year. Creator. Let's look at the Creator. Usually has better prices overall because it has no minifigures.
Yeah, it's also generally less, molds and
That
stuff. needed
Rabbit
for it.
is an alright one. That's pretty good. 6, 11, 7.9, 6,
Adorable
9.
dogs.
I'm just trying to get some baseline here, and we're going to compare. Yeah, there's not a lot of creator sets that have shown to be this year yet. But let's compare to 2022's. Lots of poly bags. 6, the creator never is struck quite as much by all this, so pretty good prices all around. Even for some of these sets, we got them cool, like the Noodle Shop. That was my favorite creator set last year. That was a really nice set. Viking Ship's one of the not as good price creator sets, but it has minifigures. I forgot about the high-speed train.
Me too.
Sunflower. So yeah, creator is alright priced again. I want to look at Friends as well for this next year. So these don't have such good prices here. Got 15.9 for the donut shop, 20.1 for the house, 23 9.7, that one's okay. 8.7, some of the bigger ones are priced better here. 8.2. So there's some alright prices. So again, this is more comparable. Again, summer, remember, we were trying to find anything under 10 or 11 price per piece. But now we're seeing it's pretty common. So let's look at some of the other 18, 18, 16, 11, 9, 10, 10, 8, 10, 7, 9. I'm looking, these seem to trend slightly higher.
Yeah.
And then last one I want to look at is Marvel superheroes, but I don't think we have a good baseline because we've only basically got the mechs.
Yeah, and next, I guess this year, that's when the new Quinjet is supposed to come out, right?
I think it might
It's already
be out
come
now.
out, yeah.
I think it's come out.
Yeah, it's already on shelves.
And then what else was accompanying that wave?
The Morbius.
That's right, the
As
Morbius.
well as the mechs.
I've got
and
this
then
next.
I
Kevin
think
got
there's
for me for my birthday.
the best Hulkbuster they've ever made.
Yeah, the best
that one.
Hulkbuster, that's 13, which is higher still. Quinjet is 12. I'm actually seeing
then,
all of these prices are like around 12 to 13 with 15 for some of the mechs. The mechs are always going to hit the same price regardless.
But they're still not bad.
was it last year that we
Even
were
with
having the Marvel What If sets and the Ironmonger?
I don't think Ironmonger was last year. That was 2021.
2021.
I did also acquire that one recently.
Ah.
So let's
Does it live
skip
up to the
past the
hype?
junior. I haven't built it yet.
Nah.
So the mechs were the mechs had a $5 price increase with the Evo or the core joints. Also,
Yeah.
I know I bought the Wolverine mech. There's no question about that. But I can't remember if I gave it away as a gift at some point or if it still exists within my stuff somewhere. But I've not seen it.
Oh.
So
Got
mechs
me.
obviously went up in price. We've got 11, 10, 12, 10. Hulkbuster. 13 for a
Yikes.
set that size. Like, what the heck, man?
They're still trying to hawk that set.
14, 17, 9, 17. The Black Panther sets are generally... And this, of course, was the Iron Man Armory was, I think, what most people got on when this price increase happened.
I still laugh at that Black Panther boat thing. I got that for $25.
Yeah.
Which is about as
15,
much as I'd be willing
11,
to pay for that.
10. Even
Yeah.
looking back, I feel like some of the 2022 prices don't seem as bad as I remembered them at the time. But obviously, I think the sets for this year for Marvel are better priced too.
Well, we still have to see what their movie-based sets are going to be like.
That is true. That's
Yeah, 'cause,
completely
like,
fair.
They're I already know that they're gonna cut corners on Guardians of the Galaxy wave, since they're all wearing the same outfit, so they can just make one print and be done with it. Not to say that's a corner cutting thing, but it kind of is. I don't know. Are they doing anything for Ant-Man? Do we know of?
I believe there's at least one set.
I mean, it comes out in a month. Less than a month.
Lego's
couple
usually
weeks.
late to the party, right?
Yeah. Like if you want to get that out, you probably should have gotten that out like
It's probably going to be revealed
30
soon.
days ago. I guess so. Unless maybe they're I don't know. What baffles me is they haven't done a thing where you know how like a couple years ago for Harry Potter they made the big versions of Harry and Hermione for no reason.
Yes.
Just do that, but make it Giant Man.
Well, they did have something like that for Giant Man with the
Yeah, that was
airport
at the
battle.
airport battle.
but it
and
wasn't-
that was 2016.
It wasn't big enough. No. Do that, but for Giant Man, include some figures with it. Make it like, I don't know, make it part of the airport battle. Like, include the Vision, and I don't know.
I think the one they had in the airport battle was appropriately sized. Like, you'd be going for
I
like an
agree.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
But also,
Man
that
right there.
set came out, what, 7 years ago now?
Yeah, airport battle
Yeah.
isn't one of the MCU things that I would be most excited to see come back.
I don't know. I just think, like, if you're gonna do a Giant Man, if you want to put out Ant-Man in a set, do Giant Man, include Ant-Man as a minifigure and a microfigure. That way you have all 3 sizes. Boom.
I
Problem
mean-
solved.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's a lot harder to get the airport battle these days because of the sheer enormity of stuff it comes with that just makes it so expensive.
I can
Plus, it's been
understand
out of
that
print for
more
so
so. I
long.
just am not. It's hard to get me on board for like, oh, do this because it's never been done. Because in my eyes, it has been done pretty adequately.
Okay. So it's not that it's never been done before. It's just that I think they should do it, but this way.
Sure.
Or do it again, but this way. I don't know. I think it would be cool.
But yeah, so the question is, are Lego prices getting better? I think I generally feel better about them now, and also I get them on sale a lot more now. So overall, I feel pretty alright with how Lego is priced in 2023, honestly, as compared to last summer.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned earlier that Walmart, or maybe you mentioned this like in passing off air, but like Walmart, it's like just clearancing everything right now.
It's not clearancing everything, it's clearancing a select few things at my Walmart.
I mean, I went to my Walmart today, and its Lego section was picked clean. So, I don't know. I mean, like, look, even the Avatar stuff was gone. I couldn't believe it.
That was another thing that drove up last year's prices. There's
Yeah.
the Avatar sets, which those are
Which,
still
like, they're still bad, but the second movie wave is better priced than the first. It's fairer, I'd say.
So overall, and with the
yeah.
new, I mean, we're getting a lot more huge sets with Lego as well, which that's going to come crashing down at some point. I feel as there's too many big sets now to focus on the small sets anymore. But I'm not going to complain about another Ninjago City set, and I will buy it, even though that's like a lot of money.
It's like a mortgage payment.
It's not a mortgage payment. I pay a mortgage now for it. I can tell you that's not anywhere near. If that was your mortgage payment, like, you got a great deal.
Yeah.
Mhm. So it's like half a mortgage payment.
If that's half your mortgage payment, then you got a really great deal. No, that's like, no, I'm not going to say what it is compared to my mortgage, but
Yeah.
no, it's nothing near that. Look, I remember someone said like the Bionicle set was surgery money. Like, some people have a skewed version of what.
Yeah.
Now, the
I
argument could
remember
be
that.
said, your dollar's probably a lot more, not valuable. It's less valuable, but it's a lot more needed these days with how expensive everything is.
Mhm.
Apparently, eggs are $6 a dozen now, and that's a
Oh, now
thing.
they're 7 actually. Get with the time.
Well, it's because they keep
7, I
shooting all
just
their
came
chickens
back. Yeah. I
some
think
reason.
it'll get better eventually. Butter came
has
down
to
in
get
price
worse
for a
first.
moment there. I think it went back up, but
Wait, butter was fluctuating again?
yeah, it was a month ago at least,
Oh.
like around the new year.
Now, is this like actual butter or like the country crock stuff that's just gray soybean oil?
It's the butter that normal people eat,
Okay.
Reject the seed oils.
like the great value butter.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
No, I said it went back down in price.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
So-
I thought you said it went out.
It did go up for a while, but then it went back down. It might have went back up
Mhm.
again. So, yeah. So while these set prices might be historically better with inflation, actually, I'm pretty happy with how Lego's pricing most of the things I'm seeing.
Yeah, it seems they've
especially with Ninjago and originals.
they've balanced it out. Oh, and then in our general chat, Pahatu points out that the Galaxy Explorers is pretty much as close to flawless as you can get, especially in terms of the price.
That's always on sale at Walmart too.
It is, which is even better. Like I got mine for 75, and then a week later it was 50.
Didn't you
Guess
buy
I should
3?
check out Walmart.
I did. I got the other 2 for 50.
Now you have all the alt builds.
I do. They're
For-
really nice.
For like how
And
much you making compared to me, you get way more Lego than I do.
That's because I don't have as much of a life.
That's true also.
But also paired with the what's it called? The Blacktron Cruiser. Oh, the Blacktron Cruiser is awesome, by the way. They were going for pretty good prices on Bricklink right now. If you can get one, get it.
It looks pretty good for
What I like about it that I didn't realize on the package is that the whole thing's modular.
no for the price.
Oh yeah, for the price on
What's it going for on Brooklyn?
like 30, 40,
That's not awful.
which is like about price per part, like 10, 12. But I like that it's sort of modular, so it has like a clip system where you can kind of form different modules, and I guess like if you get multiples of the set, you can kind of mix and match. I'm a nerd. What
How
can
are
I
they
say?
expecting anyone to get multiples? Because technically you have
Exactly.
to cheat the system to get
When,
multiples.
when you have to get like 100, yeah, I guess like what I should have done was been like, hey, mine got dinged up. Can you send me another one?
So what I'm also wondering is what's the next gift with purchase going to be? Are we going to get adventurers? Because that was high up in that poll.
No, please. I need a break.
I think it's very likely we get an adventurer's gift with purchase, and I would like that.
Yes, one with Johnny Thunder
I think that's
and
more likely
Sam Sinister.
Look, can you do that when Ninjago City comes out?
like what
in
did the
June.
castle gift with purchase have for minifigures?
Was that the Forceman gift with
Yeah.
purchase?
Yeah,
So it had
Yeah.
minifigures in there. I don't see why they couldn't do a Johnny Thunder one.
just wait a bit. Hold your horses.
I need to buy the golden dragon, so I say do it when you want.
All right.
Seem
So-
to be opposed here.
If you'd like to join in on these discussions, be sure to leave a comment. What do you think about Lego price this year? Have they felt better to you than in summer last year? Did you get the Bionicle gift with purchase? Are you buying anything else in the future? Do you want to see an Adventurers or other legacy-themed gift with purchase come up? Well, be sure to leave a comment below, or you can go to the BCC Crew Discord server and discuss it with us there. Talking about Lego all the time on there.
Only that, never anything else.
I mean, compared to other Lego servers, we actually talk about Lego a lot more, especially for the amount of people that we've got in our
True.
server. Like, we've got people actually like Lego, which is rare in the Lego community. Also, like I said, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I was talking with one of my friends, Nathaniel, who made our theme song. He's like, you guys haven't podcast live streamed in a while, have you? I'm like, we just did on Monday. Like, you're just not getting the notifications for it. So be sure to hit that bell, or hit it again, even if you already hit it before, to be notified. We try and do it every Monday at 9:15.
And if you do, someone you don't know will die.
Oh, that's true.
Whoa.
But
Wait
you
a
will be
minute.
notified when we go live.
Oh, if you know, you know. So, that's gonna do it for us. And for Ford, Moluris, myself, LQ. We thank
What
you
about
for
me?
listening. Not you, Leo.
Darn.
We'll see you on the next episode.